Here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a member. And also hit them notifications so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. I want to give a shout out first and foremost to the homie Ticket TV, aka Pro Basketball Updates. If you're not sub to Ticket TV or Pro Basketball Updates, definitely go sub to his channels. One of the LDBC brothers, uh, one of the actually LDBC uh, pioneers and generals around here. Uh, Got to take my hats off to him because he covered the game last night in an epic return. Don't call it a comeback. Kyrie Irving. Uh, y'all call him the heartbreak kid. Look, I like to call this dude Little Mamba because that's what's about to happen right now. He's finna take over the league. Okay, he's finna take over. He's finna let people know. Okay, hey, look, you can try to keep me down all you want to, but I'm still coming. I'm still coming for your helmet. It don't matter it don't matter what you try to do. You can try to sit back and get diminished, whatever. Still came out like he never left. 22 points, 4 assists, and a win against the Indiana Pacers. I'm excited, man, because you know, no, let's just be honest, man. People thought it was over for Kyrie. The doubters, the naysayers, people that were wishing him fail, people that were praying on his downfall, people that were against him because of what he believed. And the thing about it is that he made it known last night that basketball never stops, man, no matter what, right? Basketball never stops, regardless of what you want to think. Now, I know that there's some people out there that, including myself, like, now, while I'm happy for Kyrie to be back and while he's, back playing and everything like that, I did say this, and I'm not going to begin to sit here in front like I didn't. I did say that just because they're back, it doesn't automatically mean that they're just going to coast their way to a championship or anything like that. That right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie, you my boy and everything, but, at the same token, hey, we got to go against you too. This is a Sixers, but I'm just glad that he's back, and playing. And this is the thing. He picked up like just you can't even really say that it was rushed or anything like that, really, because I mean the man came out as if he would just picked up where he left off. Okay, now was he putting up 40 or putting up 50 or any of that stuff? No, of course not. But at the same token, he didn't cheat the people. He definitely didn't cheat the people. And I know some people wanted to see him come out there. What's up with it, Kev Cook? I see you in the building, man. I know some people want to come, they wanted him to come out there, all shabby, you know what I'm saying, just so that they could, the media could jump all on him. But it wasn't going to happen. Kyrie loves this type of pressure, you know. Uncle Drew, he loves this type of pressure. Now, going forward, um, we're going to see what ultimately takes place, because, we are talking about just road games, right now. And if anything, it should be, this should be better for him because Kyrie thrives under the most pressure moments, and what better pressure moments and pressure situations to be than to be on the road. Now, Kyrie Irving, man, you know, there's really not much that I can say in terms of what's taking place right now. What's up with it? What's up with it, Bruno? I see you in the building. There's really not much that I can say right now, but to just keep on keeping on. You know, but you know what the media is going to try to do. The media wanted him to fail last night. They wanted him. They wanted to talk about, oh yeah, he only had a couple points. Should Kyrie consider, giving it up and all this other stuff? Nah, he wasn't gonna let that happen. Little Mamba was not going to let that happen. I call him Little Mamba. You know what I'm saying? He's got that Mamba mentality. You know. Now I know. Listen, I'm not one of the ones that's gonna sit up here and be like, "Oh yeah, man, Brooklyn, they going all the way to the championship." Da, 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 da. Nah, because they still got to play. You still got to go out there, still got to execute, still got to play against other teams. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sleep on anybody who's had you know, a sensational season this year. When we talk about Chicago and we talk about, some of the other teams in there too as well, the surprising team, even Cleveland. You know, we can't automatically just be like, okay, yeah, they back. You know what I'm saying? No, you still got to go out there, still got to execute. And whether you want to believe it or not, yeah, I know road games are important and everything, and getting it done on the road is important. But home games are important too. Home games are important too. You said the media is waiting to see something so they could jump all on it. Well, y'all go subscribe to the homie Live Wire Sports and Entertainment. This guy's a Chicago fan. Um, if if we don't really talk about Chicago Bulls or the Miami Hurricanes or something like that, he don't want to come through or anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But when we talk about Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Or we talk about them Hurricanes or something like that. Then he want to go ahead and come on through. I'm messing with you, Live Wire. You said I don't think they're gonna make it with Kyrie only playing road games. That remains to be seen, Bruno. That's a strong statement right there, though. But you right about that, though. I mean, we got to look at it like that because, like I said, home games are just as important, especially if they secure home court advantage throughout the playoff. You know, but I mean, looking at it in hindsight, there's not very many people that are, let's just call it what it is. They're not happy about Kyrie being back. Me, I'm happy that he's back. I'm happy that he's showcasing. And the thing about it is if you looked at the game last night, he looked so comfortable. He looked so happy just to be back. Like sometimes, man, like it just takes just running up and down that court. You know what I'm saying? Even like the refs that you couldn't stand or whatever, calling calls that you didn't like or something like that, or even some of the crowd that you hated with some of the hecklers and stuff like that. It's like you missed that. You like, man, you know what? They might be like, fuck you, Kyrie. Da, 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 da. They be like, man, I love you too. You said against small teams it works, but good teams that means zero chance of failing road games in the playoffs. I'm happy standing for himself. You say because the media is discussing what they doing supposed to. Brothers like Stephen A. Well, they try to keep, man. Look, they try to keep him down, but it's not gonna work, and it's not just Stephen A. It's others involved too. But I'm just happy he's out there again. I'm happy that I'm happy that he's out there again. You know, and we're gonna see what happens, man. Now, okay, we done got the butterflies out, if there was any. What's up with it, Memphis 10? You said hope fans vote Kyrie in the All Star game. Oh yeah, probably so. Uh, I mean, look, everybody, see, the media don't want you to know this, right? But Kyrie's got a lot more support than what you might think. But they're not gonna market it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way society is and how people feel about what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, oh well, you want this thing to continue, or stuff like that. You never know what's in their mind. But there's a lot of people that have Kyrie support. I mean, one example is John Stockton. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a small little piece of the pie that they're not telling you about. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people, and of course there's a lot of people that are opposed to how he's thinking or whatever. But listen, this thing right here to me, y'all, is bigger than basketball. What's up with it, Jelly Bean? I see you in the building. This is bigger than basketball, right here, because to me, this is actually, they always talk about like LeBron taking a stance, and even Colin Kaepernick, taking a stance, and all these other players that have taken a stance. I mean, this right here, he was willing to risk it all. He was willing to risk it all, and listen, he didn't give he didn't give not he didn't give an inch, man. Look, he didn't let anybody take control of how he thinks and how he wants to do anything. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give in, so to speak, and he held his ground. And a lot of people are upset about that. Yeah, but I ain't even gonna get on Aaron Rodgers, man. But see, the way that Aaron Rodgers did it was stupid. But they don't talk about that. Like the way he did it, the way he went about it was dumb. The way that, of course, AB, and I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later, y'all. The way he definitely went about it was wrong too. But Kyrie went about it the right way. He wasn't loud about it. He didn't lie about anything. He didn't make no fake jab card, or he didn't tell people, yeah, I got jabbed up but really didn't, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't even step out and be loud about anything. You know what I'm saying? He quietly just said okay, and just like they wanted to judge and criticize him when he was absent and all this other stuff, not realizing, man, there was stuff that was going on that was bigger than basketball that nobody was really thinking. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't really focused on basketball when George Floyd had got killed and all that other stuff. Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, all of our fallen brothers and sisters, our fallen kings and queens. I wasn't focused on basketball during that point in time, but you don't understand that, there's some people that feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's mindset ain't the same. Basketball is just temporary. Football temporary. Boxing temporary. You know what I'm saying? Life, while it's not eternity and it's not permanent, you you have to live a lot more in terms of your course of just everyday living than what you do having to step on the field or step on the court. That's a temporary thing for what you're gonna do and what you're gonna experience. After you hang up the shoes, hang up the gloves, put away the ball, put the ball down, you still got to go back to normal life. and there's people that still living normal life. And after you step out, you still got to deal with issues. Life don't stop for nobody. Yeah, I said basketball don't stop, but life don't stop neither. Show as hell don't stop. You said Bruno, uh, you said way bigger than basketball. That's why I think I try to make an example. Well, look, we gotta hope for the best, Bruno. We gotta hope for the best. You know, we can't sit here and just automatically assume the worst. You know what I'm saying? Let's assume that everything is gonna be positive, man. Because me myself personally, I don't want that to take place. I don't want them. They had already tried to do it. They already said unjabbed Kyrie returns to the court and everything like that. Just taking a shot at him, taking a jab at him already. Even before he steps foot on the floor. So it was like people are already hoping that he fails, but it doesn't matter. This isn't anything new. They don't tell you about stuff like this. They wanted guys like Bill Russell to fail. They wanted guys like Muhammad Ali to fail. They didn't want him to succeed. They wanted Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to fail. They didn't want him to succeed. Oscar Robinson, the late both Casey Jones and Sam Jones, God rest their soul. You think that these people wanted us to be successful during that time? You think they wanted Jim Brown to? You think they wanted to see him running up and down the field and stuff like that? No, they wanted him to fail, and it was a whole different. It was a whole different battle, a whole different battle. You know what I'm saying? Not only when you talk about playing sports, but when you talk about the human rights aspect of everything. So this isn't anything new. This isn't anything new. Now this has to do with of course, a different type of situation in terms of society and how people feel, but in terms of taking a stance and how people feel and him feeling like he's the only one or dolo in the situation, ain't nothing new. But yeah, you're right, Bruno. Besides that, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this. I thank everybody for pulling up. Uh, like the video, share it, subscribe. Uncle Drew is back. You know what I'm saying? He's back like he never left. Till then, man, Polo Sports Talking Entertainment, man. I'll get at y'all later.